I've been using it multiple times a day since purchase. It's replacing a top-of-the-line Ninja blender. The difference between the two is astounding. These guys must have really good patenting lawyers or something. It's a wonder that nobody can reproduce what a Vitamix does. It crushes the finest berry seeds in your smoothies. They are exactly that. Smooth. It might not seem like that big of a deal to some people, but for somebody like myself who enjoys whole food smoothies every day, it is a game changer. Yes, you can make soup in this. Raw vegetables, some soup base, some cheese, some water. Let it work for 5 minutes or so and you have hot soup ready to enjoy, full of nutrients with 0 preservatives. I would recommend watching people use these on YouTube. There is a certain way to use them and a certain way to load the machine. Use the tamper. When you are making smoothies or things like hummus or nut butters, pesto etc., nothing is going to happen unless you use the tamper. I see complaints on here about how the blade just spins and nothing happens. Air pockets and everything freeze above the blade, blah blah blah. That is impossible if you are using the tamper. After experimenting a little bit, you will be able to use this blender to do absolutely anything any blender can do plus more. It's hard to spend this kind of money on a small kitchen appliance. I have held back for over 20 years and have been through countless cheap piece of crap blenders. Find a refurbished one if you want to save yourself a few $100s. But it is worth every single penny. Not because they cost that much to make, but because they apparently are the only ones that can do it. They have the market cornered for truly the best blender in the world.
This was a second Vitamix for us. I love them. Our original Vitamix 5200 still works great. I have used it daily for a kale/matcha drink for about 5 years. I use full stock kale, ginger, apples, etc. The Vitamix chews it up. When I am traveling at a VRBO and make the same drink with whatever cheap blender is available, it takes 3 times as long because I have to pre-chop everything and do little batches and then mix it all together. I am spoiled by the Vitamix. It is so strong it is funny. It's a power tool for the kitchen. I moved our 5 years old original Vitamix 5200 to a rental property we own, so we would have its use there when we visit. So I bought this new Vitamix 5200 for our home. The new 5200 is identical in appearance, however now there is a soft start feature. I assume it lowers the incoming inrush amps from the outlet? Not sure. Regardless, it is just as strong as the original, only it now starts slow then ramps up over the first few seconds. It eliminates the initial jolt off the original turning on. I was okay with that jolt, but I could see how some might consider this new one an improvement. Regardless, it makes the same quick work for my green drink. I had considered purchasing a cheaper Vitamix at Costco that still had the large 64-ounce capacity, but read the reviews and had concerns perhaps it was lighter duty. I don't know, the HP specs appeared the same. I couldn't seem to read a review of that cheaper version where I felt I understood its shortcomings, if there were any. So instead I got another 5200 because the first one is so ridiculously strong and dependable. Why not get another? Yes, it is expensive, but for me it is worth it.
Absolutely the best kitchen appliance. It is so efficient at blending, unbelievably, may even unnecessarily, powerful, and super easy to use and clean. Honestly, it may be overpriced compared to other blenders, and I mostly use to make smoothies, but few things have felt like a better purchase. It is bulky and heavy, and somewhat hard to store, but I quite like its utilitarian design, so I'm fine with just having it out. I remember the Will It Blend videos believe the hype. If you are able to buy one, I would highly recommend.
This blender is a game changer in the kitchen. It's incredibly efficient at blending, packs an unbelievable amount of power, and is a breeze to use and clean. While it may come with a higher price tag compared to other blenders, the results are truly worth it. I mainly use it for making smoothies, and I can confidently say that few things have brought me as much joy as this blender. Admittedly, it is a bit bulky and heavy, making storage a slight challenge. However, I adore its utilitarian design so much that I don't mind displaying it on the countertop. Remember those Will It Blend videos? Well, this blender lives up to the hype and more. If you have the opportunity to invest in one, I highly recommend taking the plunge. It's a kitchen essential that you won't regret adding to your culinary arsenal.
I had major dental surgery which has restricted me to a liquid diet for several months. This blender has been a lifesaver in its ability to blend all my foods. Cleanup of this blender couldn't be easier either. Just blend water and a few drops of dish soap for 1 minute, then rinse completely. Done. The plunger with this blender is great for working with harder to blend items and prevents anything from getting stuck while blending. Smoothies are silky smooth, even when using frozen fruits. This blender replaced the 20-plus-year-old KitchenAid blender that struggled with simple blended cocktails. There is a night and day difference of improvements between these blenders. For noise level, I wouldn't call this blender quiet, but I've heard louder blenders at businesses and friends' homes. This Vitamix blender instead gets the job done quickly, so the blender isn't on as long as other blenders. I'm not surprised that this blender has a 7-year warranty. It's heavy and built like a tank. I could see this lasting for a long time even with my frequent usage every day.
Let us know what you think in the comments below. And as always, click the link in the description for more info or to purchase.